India and Britain have agreed to boost their defence cooperation as discussed during Prime Minister Boris Johnson's two-day visit to India this week. The two sides also expressed their commitments towards the much-anticipated trade deal, which they said would be finalized by the year end.
UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson received a grand reception in India this week after he finally made it to the country for a two-day official trip. Johnson had to cancel his visit twice in the past owing to COVID scare. The two sides reviewed the entire gamut of ties and committed to further deepening their defence and business cooperation, especially in the backdrop of transitions being witnessed in the global order. Johnson announced that it would liberalize arms exports to India as the countries deepen their cooperation in defence. He said his government will also issue an open general export license for India, which will mean separate licenses are not needed for individual contracts.
The UK is creating an India-specific open general export license, reducing bureaucracy and slashing delivery times for defence procurement. We've agreed to work together to meet new threats across land, sea, air, space and cyber, including partnering on new fighter jet technology, maritime technologies to detect and respond to threats in the ocean.
Britain hopes its offer of closer security ties with the West will encourage India to cut its defence reliance on Russia. India is heavily reliant on Russia for its defence procurements, and they both call each other strategic allies. Johnson said Britain would also support India's goal of building its own fighter jets to reduce expensive imports of military equipment. India now has a mix of Russian, British and French fighter jets. The government has also been pushing to develop aircrafts indigenously. Last year, it gave a $6.28 billion contract to state-owned Hindustan Aeronautics Limited for 83 light combat aircraft Tejas for delivery starting around 2023. The leaders also signed agreements related to energy partnerships. India stressed on dialogue and diplomacy to resolve the Ukraine conflict and immediate ceasefire.
हमने यूक्रेन में तुरंत युद्ध विराम और समस्या के समाधान के लिए डायलॉग और डिप्लोमेसी पर बल दिया। हमने सभी देशों की क्षेत्रीय अखंडता और संप्रभुता के सम्मान का महत्व भी दोहराया। आज हमने अपनी क्लाइमेट और एनर्जी पार्टनरशिप को और अधिक गहन करने का निर्णय लिया।
India and UK also agreed to reduce tariffs on mutual imports. The UK is already the 7th largest export destination for India, and India's trade and investment relationship with the UK has been successful. Bilateral trade between the two countries, export and imports together, increased by 22.7% from fiscal year 2009-2010 to $13.1 billion in fiscal year 2020-2021. Today, India has become the 5th largest economy in the world, with the United Kingdom marginally behind at the 6th. Experts say that both countries with immense potential have a bright bilateral future and can significantly contribute in enhancing each other's capabilities.